Salutations, my lords and ladies. Welcome to part 2 of our 2025 anime review. In this video, we're going to get into another anime we liked from this year, but also into an anime that didn't really live up to expectations or just wanted a little bit better for. So sit back, get some snacks, get a nice cold drink, and enjoy the video. And as always, thanks for watching. Alright. So, we have two options here, right? You want to go into an honorable mention. You can get one honorable mention.
Everybody
gets one honorable mention. So they can.
My honorable mention. Yeah, I'm gonna do it for that. My honorable mention is To Be Hero X.
What? Oh yeah,
To
it's
Be
good.
Hero X. Honorable mention. It's amazing. It came out of left field. I see it, and I'm like, what is this? I thought officially when I started seeing like things of it online, like, oh, is this some like new game or something? And it's a whole anime. I'm like, I started watching. This is crazy. This is amazing. I really love, especially the way even the power system works in the world with how it's belief of people, the people in you that really like, elevate you, make you stronger, which is really interesting to even just explore that kind of concept in a full kind of anime, which is really cool. Especially the way they flip-flop between animation styles. It was an enjoyable ride all throughout.
Honestly, no, I feel like the funniest way they implemented it, right, was like when the girl was lifting weights, and they said, "Oh, she's so cute to listen all that weight," and she just loses her muscles then and there. I was like, that is like crazy to think about. Like, imagine you like training you wouldn't train it for years at this point, right? So it keeps getting reset. Like how much you work. Like, I would lose it, bro. I'd lose it. Someone's dying there. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Someone's got to die.
Firm man, that man, firm man, right? That man's this life was hell.
Yeah.
Hell. Oh my god.
Like he had to sleep standing up because they said, "Oh yeah, this man can never get knocked down."
Man couldn't bend down to take a shit. Well, how terrible that is.
Yes.
I have to go surf. I have to become a villain. I'm a villain now. You can't stop me from no.
Can't take a shit, bro.
Couldn't bend down. My man dropped the soap and he says, "I can't pick it up." It's crazy.
There you go. All right. Ant, what
Honorable mention?
Yeah, like your last one.
I mean, I feel like I gave a bunch of honorable mentions, but I guess for another honorable mention would be Tougen Aniki.
Let's get it.
I was like, no, you may enjoy that show.
Let's get it.
What you like about it?
Bro, it was just like there was good comedy. There was a good. I thought the storyline was pretty solid. They went through like 2-3 arcs. They seemed pretty linear, pretty enjoyable. You know, I like the characters in the group. Except for the freaking, they're a little weird for sure. But overall, I like the characters.
Who's weird?
Who's weird,
Yeah,
bro?
Well, there are a lot of weird ones, man.
A lot of weird people in there.
You got Koina, the blonde chick, who's literally, bro. Oh my god, she's the most possessive woman I've ever seen in my entire life.
No, for real.
Dude, like you can't take a shit by yourself, type shit.
No.
You know?
Bro, she literally has a whole speech about like how she's gonna take care of her man. She literally says like, "You're gonna do."
He said she won't fuck him 3 times in one day, bro. He was cooked.
He's not allowed to brush his teeth. She's gonna do it for him, and then afterwards they're supposed to fuck him for school, dog. I'm like, dog, that's crazy.
Nah, they were cooked.
That is crazy work. I saw that clip. I was like, I couldn't do that, bro. No, I would do that. But
he couldn't do that either. That motherfucker was like, I'm not. Yo, I don't know I don't know about her. I don't know.
Yo, keep this Jessica away from me.
He was not part of the experience.
I didn't sign up for this. No, for real. But no, Tougen Aniki, man. But reading that manga for that, I love the power scale, absolutely, because it reminds me of Dead Man Wonderland, which is another one anime I wish would come back. But like, I don't know about that.
Back.
Yeah, that's not coming back.
That's coming back, bro.
Well, it's never.
That's
Yeah,
not the
I know. I already know the pain, boy. I understand. But regardless, Tougen Aniki, just the blood abilities and all of them being like, it's not even just like 3D animation. It's also like they actually take the time. Like, it's not. Well, sorry, not 3D. I mean like CGI. It's like not all CGI. Most of the time, sometimes they actually do animate the like the abilities and stuff like that. Also, like they're all interesting in how like the people use them and how they can grow as well. Also, I find just like I feel like the main character itself, I like him. Hands down, like he's just a good vibe. He reminds me of like a lot of why I like a main character, just that just energeticism, like that kookiness. Also, I like the fact that like it kind of I like the dynamics between all the guy characters because of how they like kind of argue with each other, how they fight. Especially has that kind of like gang or like organization, like the kind of situation where they're all just like coming at each other. Especially just I don't know. The first episode had me tearing up. Not gonna lie to you, it did. First episode had me tearing up. It did. It made me sad, man. Especially just the OST that was playing like right before what happens, man. Oh, that one good old fashioned one tear ran down my face, and I just had to feel something. That was good, man. That was good. Is it an amazing story? It kind of fits a lot of like the same kind of. It literally is kind of like Blue Exorcist. It is kind of
very tropey.
Yeah, but it's still good. They still have stuff in it that makes it its own standalone.
Yeah.
It still has stuff where you can like still grab on it and be like, okay, even though it kind of reminds me of a lot of other anime, it still has its own
yeah, but it has a different thing. It does things differently enough, which is really nice to see.
Yeah, true. Yeah. How about you, Cuz? What's your
Me?
last one?
My last one. It was a hard between the Rise Lady's Modesty and
You're
City
saying-
Animation.
Yes, City.
Oh yes, City Animation.
Bro,
Nichijou, baby, Nichijou.
overall, it's the same right as Nichijou, yeah. It's the same studio too. Let's keep the
Yeah.
animation redid it.
They keep, I haven't seen. I love it when they do stuff every time.
Yeah. Honestly, I want to go Rocket Lady's Modesty. I want to go with it.
As you should. As you should.
But Rocket Lady's Modesty is like, bro, girl band animes have making a comeback. Like overall, the 2020s. Like, there's so many. Like, Girls Band Cry was a good one. I remember watching. Obviously, Boach of the Rock. You know, probably one of the most popular ones.
I know that's right.
And then, but Rocket Lady's Modesty. Obviously, first of all, I heard my favorite band was gonna do an opening for this. I'm like, let me go check it out, right? Bandmate being the band, right? And they get mocap for all the instruments in the show, so they all look crisp. The animation is very nice, but it's between Lilisa, who's the main character, and Otaha. Well, their interactions are always like, it's always funny. Like, here's how it starts, right? Is Lilisa is going to the school because her mother was poor and she married like a rich guy. So her job is to maintain her image so that she can like become, what's it called? I forgot what it was called in like, basically let's like the top person in the school so she can like get a good job and what's it called, further her standing to show that she truly exists there, right? So her mother is safe and she can stay married and everything. But when she meets Otaha, because she has like, what's it called, her playing the drums like in the old schoolhouse. So she goes and like gets an electric guitar and like he just starts playing a little bit, and then Otaha starts after finish playing, you know what I mean? Or starts yelling at her saying like, bro, you have no soul in this, bro. You're horrible. And Lisa takes it to heart and be like, what do you mean I'm bad? And they start yelling at each other. You're like, hold up, you know, there's a little bit more to this, you know what I mean? And it's like as they go, they start meeting a bunch of like other people like in the like old girls school, elite old girls school, that who, let's say at first glance, wouldn't look like they'd want to be in a rock band, but as you get to know them, you realize the anime itself is kind of trying to show you that being your true self doesn't mean to sacrifice, you know, your friends or like who you interact with. Like, you know, you don't sacrifice yourself for other people, and that's what I really like. Man, I know you watched the show too. But what do you think, bro?
Let me tell you something. Okay, first and foremost, Dave put me on this, Jace. Also put me on a Bandmate because we literally listened to, and it was just good, hands down. Okay, bro. bro, let me just say something here and that, bro. The music is fire, and especially because I like. Well, okay, I can't say I'm like huge. Okay, no, I'm just gonna be straight up. Like I'm saying with my chest, I love death metal, bro. Anything that has like just fast pace, just like, bro, I want to literally feel like my heart is about to jump out of my chest when I'm listening to something that's just a metal or rock, and that's just what Rock is Latest Modesty is, man. It's just perfect. The art style is amazing. The arguing, oh yes, I love after they finish a set of music, bro. They just start cussing each other out. It is hilarious, bro. Especially the fights that they have, bro. It's just good, especially also because right now they're just trying to like find their like group's dynamic, everything like that. Right now as a band, and like you get to kind of just see a band form. It reminds me of like how it felt watching it's like what's that one anime? Because that's like that's one of my favorites when it comes to like a girl band thing. K-On! It's like K-On!, but like instead of like sweet or like just like it's like a whole bunch of like Rottweilers just like arguing with each other, about to like fight in like a pit with fire. Like it's just like that's what it is, and it's just a vibe. It's good, man, and I just love it. Good music, good soundtrack. Everything's on point, and especially like when they're not even doing music for themselves and they're actually like helping people out. Even that's good, man. They did like a whole metal classical mix, and it was like,
bro,
my ears were fed. My ears were fed,
bro. And then the song at the end of the series, like when it started fighting with the other band, bro. I know the fighting with the other band is, maybe seem overdone, but that piece got so much adrenaline. But I feel like I just ran like 4 miles. I'm just gonna be honest with you, bro. Like just off that song alone, bro. That's how I felt like.
Bro, I added most of the soundtrack to my gym playlist, dog. What are you talking about? It was good.
It was really good.
Like, that's just facts. All right. I guess
it
is my turn.
It is your turn.
I really was thinking about like what I really wanted to talk about with like this. You know what? I'm gonna feel good. A little feel good. That's what I'm going into. It is. Hold on, I literally just found it. Come on, help me, my anime list. Okay, well, it's called like I fell in love with a girl from Okinawa, or but I wish that I could understand what she's saying. I enjoyed that anime. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like animes that sometimes you kind of learn something from it. Like in agreement with my like watch cooking anime or something like that. Like another like just to go on a little side note, like Solar Camping for 2, that was a good one. If you want to go for camp, I highly recommend that because you should go check that out. Solar Camping for 2 was really good. But back to the Okinawan thing, bro, that was just fire. I enjoyed it. We got to learn a lot about Okinawa and then just like what goes into it. The art style is very adorable. It's very cute. And then just like the ways in which that we just learn like different customs and different ways that people would just like handle stuff, and like that's the dynamic between like the main character that he's like the main character likes he met this girl and he likes her, but he just doesn't understand her because she has like the strong whatever it is, Con dialect, so he can't understand what she's saying. But he also met this other girl who has feelings for him. He just doesn't know it, and she's her translator because they're best friends. So it's like them kind of like going around and him learning different things about like this place he has moved to, and he's just having fun with it. He's learning it, and like he's making friends. He's understanding the culture. He's going to festivals. It's like really good like learning anime. Like I was just sitting down. I was like, this is cute. I like this. I'm enjoying this. It was a little feel good. Like it was like something you could eat with a side of rice. It was sweet. It was good, man. It was good. I was eating it up. I just enjoyed it. If like, you want a chill anime, you can just get into, sit down, feel a little bit happy about. Go check it out. Go check it out.
All right. So now, animes we don't like, animes that disappointed us, I would say. Obviously, you saw all at different tastes, so some might be a little bit more hot than the others, but overall, Machi.
There's only one that I really hated this year, like strongly, that I actually watched, and that was Can a Boy-Girl Friendship Survive?
Rage bait, bro.
It's not
For who?
for men and people in general.
Oh.
A human being watching the show with eyes and ears.
It's offensive, okay? Simple. Look, here's the thing. It takes a lot to make me to hate a character. So when this shit came out, and I liked like 2 people, and it wasn't the main characters. That's not really cool for a show like this, where they want me to get to like the main characters. All right, you can't be just a straight doormat all the time, and then you can't just have this bitch be a bitch, and no one fucking take her up on task about that. Simply how it is.
That's lit, bro. Remember when that thing ended? And I'll just say, like, people were celebrating for certain reasons. I don't like it was live.
Is what, the manga or the show?
The manga.
The manga. It ended in a way that is. It ended well. I'll say that.
It did end well.
The person who needed to lose lost. That's what I'll
Yep.
say.
And since you just came in, Emmanuel, what show did you hate?
Oh, let's get into it, bro. Okay.
Oh boy.
Hands down, the one because I wouldn't say hate, I would just say I was very disappointed about. I love Sakamoto Days. Absolutely, the manga is amazing. Especially, it feels like you're literally watching an anime, especially with the fight scenes in the manga, and it's not even animated, and it's just great. It's just great. But then when the anime got announced, and I was like, oh, finally, people get to have their eyes blessed with the beauty that is this manga. And then I watched the anime. And then I realized the universe hates me. Because, bro, what kind of nonsense was that? I'm not even gonna lie to you. And it's not just me. A lot of people are very disappointed with this anime. Some people are giving an excuse that, like, since Sakamoto Days isn't like a power-based kind of anime, it's more just like martial arts skills and like weapon usage, that like they're not gonna like over-exaggerate like the fight scenes. But even to that, and I will say this, bro, the manga in itself truly is an exaggeration. Even with like the regular kind of fights that you have, it's still exaggerated. And I just feel like, hands down, they just didn't give it justice. Like, there are some times where the animation is good. Like, there's one part where Shin is like flying in the air, and they animated that well. And I was like, okay, so where was this for like the rest of the episode? And then it kind of goes back to like the whole, because it was just it's slow, it's janky, it's like it feels like I'm not getting the severity of the fights that I love when I read the manga. It's just not hitting the same. Especially one of my favorite fights is the main character fights this guy with a animal styled mask. I'm not gonna go into details because if you haven't seen the anime, but that fight is just like absolutely top tier, especially because they're fighting on a train, and I love those kind of fights. Bullet training, bro, absolutely. But it just gets to that point. I'm watching it, and I wanted to cry tears. I wanted to cry tears of blood for how annoyed I was about that. It was just ridiculous. So that's just my take. Like, you can agree. I don't care. You cannot agree. I really don't care. I just legitly I don't know. I hear season 2. Oh, sorry, not season 2. Part 2 right now is a little bit better. So maybe I'm gonna have to tune in and check it out. But I couldn't even finish part 1, so I don't even know if I'm gonna hop on that. Like, peace.
No,
I'm sorry, but peace.
Here's my one thing on that show. For someone who didn't hate as much, is just the studio's animation style just didn't mesh with this show. Took a lot of people off, right? Because for Sakamoto Days, you need environmental storytelling, which is what the manga does very, very well. The problem is that the studio animates it in impact, just to show the impact of the moves that Sakamoto. Remember when he's fighting to the guy who's thrown when he falls to the building, he's fighting the guy with the fridge and all that stuff, right? Yeah, you can feel how hard he's hitting. But then we want to show like him using his environment to fight. You know what I mean? There's something like
his whole thing, because that's his whole thing, man. He literally uses anything he can grab as a fight. I'm literally waiting for that. I'm waiting for that. Look, and they just don't do it, bro. They just don't do it. It was crying. Also, because like the director hasn't done jack in the anime community. I'm sorry, the main director for it. I literally checked what he's wrote, and no animes I've never heard in my life. And I even checked the scores for them, and they were not that popular. So I was just disappointed. I don't know who they brought out of their little dungeon to work on this.
Dungeon.
Like, calm down. It's ridiculous.
This guy is really upset. Damn.
It's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. They should have done that better.
Get behind me, Sin Chance episode 1146 director. Get behind me.
That's like a tongue twister, dog.
Yes, he did Sin Chan, or an episode of Sin Chan. But two you said, because it's Team S Entertainment, right? And Team S Entertainment does another anime called Dr. Stone. Would you see when the animation goes up for Dr. Stone, you're like, oh yeah, this is nice. Also did Blue Box too, which came out last year.
Yeah.
Blue Box was so good.
So the thing is, right, they have animes they excel in. The problem is like, so what you're looking for is like the scene with what's his name, Levi, Attack on Titan, right? We see how him cycle through the whole city. So we think, well, so I think that's what Eman's more looking for, like just an environmental like movement around. I feel like that's what he expected going into the show based on how the manga said, and he didn't get that. So yeah, like I can see why you'd be mad, but honestly, I didn't hate it. I'm not gonna lie. Like
I didn't hate it either.
Yeah,
I
I
like
watched
for
the first and second season.
yeah.
For first starter anime watchers, it's good for them. It's cute. It's cool.
Shoot, actually, if you want to go into something that got animated bad, TBATE is the top of the list, bro.
I was waiting for you to say it, bro.
Low
I was
key.
waiting for you to say it, bro.
Yeah, wait a minute. Hold
He
on.
can say something. Anthony, tell him.
Dude, that shit was crazy.
hate
Oh my
behind that.
god.
I tell you.
He said there was hate behind that.
Because right, because what's it called? The mangaka was promised by the director saying, "We're going to do your show great. I promise you, to my grave." On my seat, on my
That is crazy, bro.
It's like I was like, on my soul, I'm gonna do it right. Like, what's it called? It's just horrible. Skipped over so many things.
Oh my goodness, bro. They skipped like 3 fights in one season. That shit was clear. It was insane. Oh my god.
Anything and anybody ever decides to adapt my work like that, I'm fighting the whole team. We have to go hands. What are you doing? I'm sorry that you're like something's going on down there, but look, someone was in charge here and they didn't do their job. That's the problem.
They will be
And I have-
crucified and persecuted.
Crucified.
No, I'm just, bro. That was literally, dude. I saw some of that because I was excited too. I was like, because I didn't really touch on like the webtoon itself. Like I know y'all have. I didn't really read it myself. I watched like a couple of it, bro. I was like, dude, what is this? I was confused. I thought this was.
I watched the whole thing through, bro. And I was like, you know,
Why would you do
I
that to
see
yourself?
this story's pretty solid. And then I was like, let me go read it. And then I was like, they fucked this crazy.
They did though.
Oh my god.
I know T-Bay fans were so mad at Lord of Mystery seeing the love of God. I know they were fuming. They're like, this could have been me. But you want to hear a funny joke though? Guess what?
What's up?
We got a season 2 for T-Bay.
I know. Yeah, I'm gonna watch season 2 and then I'm
We all
gonna
watched
be
season 2,
sad,
by the
probably.
way. On
gonna watch it.
all about on E-Man Soul, it's gonna be animated correctly.
I'm not trying to die, boy. My
I
soul is
know you're
mine.
dead. What are you doing?
Oh my goodness.
My soul is mine. What are you doing?
Oh my goodness.
Hey, yo, don't put me in. Yo, that's not true. Yo, that's not legitimate. That's not legitimate.
No.
No,
Wait.
oh my gosh. But yeah, it's just unfortunate, you know, because like
That wasn't even the show I was gonna do,
It needed to be
but
said.
like it just reminded me, bro.
it's
I was
okay.
like, wait a minute, we gotta pause for a second. This is some bullshit.
It
all right,
needed to be
Anthony,
said.
what is your show though? What is your show?
My
Okay.
show was the banished court magician aims to be the strongest or something like that.
Oh,
That shit was mid as
It
oh,
was no.
No. There's too many banished people. Like if y'all getting banished, maybe y'all just a problem. There's some
maybe
people
you
we gotta-
deserved it. He might have deserved it. He was kind of annoying.
You're like, oh, I gotta get revenge. No, you gotta take therapy.
Was it Socrates or Aristotle, whoever drank poison because they were tired of him.
Yeah. it's like-
Socrates, no, he got executed because
that?
actually, low key, it was he got executed because he annoyed everybody so much,
Yeah.
and
Like,
and they told him, "Yo, just leave," and he was like, "Nah, I'm not leaving. Just kill me."
Just kill me. Oh my gosh, bro. That's just. I feel like. Anything else from y'all, or that's just.
Wait, still got yours, Dan.
Yeah, no. I don't know. Forget. But yeah,
My bad.
but from my show, it's like. This comes to animation, right? Obviously, not as bad as TBATE, because you know TBATE's TBATE. It's going to TBATE all the time. But I may be a good receptionist, but I'll solo any boss that clock out on time. Was it a bad show? No. But hold up, boys. Go watch the OP for that. Oh, no, I'm gonna screen share. I'm gonna screen share the OP for that. And I want you to tell the OP compared to the slideshow I'm watching. Like, like it just doesn't compare. See, you'll never guess who did the opening for the show. Who did the show? You'll never guess who did the opening for the show.
Did it?
Cloverworks. Obviously, if you talk about the opening, you talk about actually watching the show.
Let me stop you right here. Stop right here. All right, let me stop you right there. That should have been the first red flag. I love Cloverworks. They're great, but look, sometimes they hit a stinker.
And that is true. I'm just unfortunate it had to be. I'm looking forward to this show. I don't like the
For every
manga.
5 good things they make, there's one bad. All right, and you hit the one bad.
No, I know. I was supposed to get no. Overall, we need to start a petition to make sure animators get the Jason animated on time. If One Punch Man adds like 2 more years getting animated, the show looks
No.
nice. You know what I mean?
Not even 2 more years.
What are you talking about? They had like
No,
7
no.
years, bro.
Season 3. Look, stop giving action shows to JC staff. That is, what are we doing here?
We might
They're
decide
not
that.
really good. Especially depending on the team that you're giving it to, they're not going to be able to do it. They don't have all the talent they really need to really be super specific, especially for something as detailed as One Punch Man. I don't know how they acquired this.
It's because the people behind it, right? They don't have a blue lock. They forced 8-bit for blue lock and DC staff for One Punch Man for DC staff to being animated in such a small amount of time, where the good animators who would normally do it wouldn't do it, because obviously Bit has what's it called, reincarnated as a slime, and that's the big series they're focusing on, right? And DC staff, I'm pretty sure, is working on a new season of Railgun, so that's probably what they send out more other people too.
Railgun's getting another season. Fuck.
Railgun.
I'm pretty
I don't
sure.
know what's going on with Railgun. Every time they do a season for Railgun, they pull out everything they have for it. They love that show because it's kind of the best show in the Toaru series. Not gonna lie. All right.
Not even crazy to say.
We all know. Look, the magic is hard to understand, but when you go science and you go with the ensemble in that science show, it's like, damn, I'm really messing with what everybody's doing over here. All right. And JC staff knows that. So they put their money there, they put their time there, they put their talent over there, and they take their time. You cannot plop something as hard to do as One Punch Man on a studio that does not have the resources to get it done in a short amount of time.
Yes.
Failure. Allocate your resources correctly. Stop giving them really hard things to do right now when they don't want to do it and they don't have the time to do it.
Exactly. These executives are like forcing shows. Like Blue Lock season 2 could have been way better. I see the last episode was probably the most cleanest episode.
Exactly.
Hey man, you're speaking your mic again. It's the most cleanest episode that's like been done, right? But it's just like they have time, because I know the slot bit is so talented. They're needing time. Also,
because even in season 1, there were slight moments in season 1. Right?
Yeah, it was like the second half.
I don't trust anybody but Studio IG to do anything with sports.
Who would say that? If the only reason they
Studio
forced this is because
IG,
of the
they
World
did
Cup.
Kuroko, they did
Yeah.
IQ. They did another soccer anime that wasn't as popular as Blue Lock, but it was really nice, right?
Mhm.
They do sports really well. They're really, Studio IG is really good at moving a bunch of characters around, especially in a field for like a kind of sports kind of scenario. Stop giving other studios these kind of IPs that are going to take time and like a lot of technical skill, and having them push it out really fast. Because obviously, if it's really popular, people want it faster, but that's just not,
Ideal.
it's not realistic.
I'm pretty sure that's the whole reason Mappa got like his whole sweatshop thing. One, JJK is a whole separate thing, but with AOT, they had 10 months to animate season 4 of AOT. They released the episodes. They're finishing the episodes each week of the show being aired. That's why season 4 looks so rough compared to like the final season and final season part 2, whatever the Jace. Because Mappa only had 10 months to animate that. But that's Mappa animating. So like, it's like, because the thing is, right? Some studios have a certain floor they can animate to in a certain time span. Mappa's floor is clearly higher than JC Staff's floor. But if you give it obviously more time, the ceiling they can reach is like a whole lot better. That's my take. Floor and ceilings, you know what I mean? Alright then, y'all. That's our vid. That's our video on 2025 animes,
Top openings for this season, top openings for this year. We got Tougen Aniki, bro. Absolutely.
Can you
Calling
stop?
out, I was like,
No,
Your
can you
name,
pause?
Mike.
Can you pause? Excuse me. That's a different video. All right. Don't worry about that.
We'll get there when we get there, okay?
Mhm.
Okay.
Exactly. So I'm closing this out for that now. Anyways, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Comment animes you enjoyed. Maybe you missed something. Obviously, just we're all here for our love of anime. It's really cool medium to see a bunch of cool stories, and I'm glad that we got to enjoy it with my group and everybody. So, anyways, y'all, peace. Good evening, good afternoon, and good night.
I